Hi everyone, good morning. So I had a big thought or clarity or something last night and I wanted to share it with everyone. And I honestly debated sharing it because we are so close to the pageant and I felt like sharing something that I don't feel 100% on or sharing something I feel insecure about could be detrimental this close. But then I realized that my whole mission in life is to use what has happened to me, my story, to either give comfort to other people, to give hope to other people, to make them see there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and why stop now, right? So, I've talked different parts about my childhood trauma and what happened to me. One of the things I haven't talked a ton about is the fact that to at one point my coping mechanism to everything happening was to develop an ED. I had an ED because it was the only way I could get control of something in my life, and I have dealt with the aftermath of that for my whole life. It was a very unhealthy coping mechanism, which is why I'm so passionate about children having positive coping mechanisms. And my Simba's here because he must know this is hard for me to talk about. So it wasn't a good way of handling it, and I have lots better skills, and I've gotten help, and I'm at a much better place with it. But one of the long-term aftermaths of that for me is that I do not ever see my body realistically. And I feel like a lot of women or a lot of people, men, women, anyone can relate to this, where you look in the mirror and what you see is not actually reality. And it's something that I've had to recognize in myself and find other ways to deal with it. But it's been a real struggle this year in preparing for this pageant because I have not lost weight like I normally do. I'm older than I was. Every time I've competed, your body changes as you age. What works at one point in your life doesn't work again at another point of your life. That's just part of the beauty of growing older. And as someone who lost a brother at 16, I cherish every day I get to grow older because he did not get that chance. But it's been a struggle. And, as every single day we get closer and closer and closer to the pageant, I realize more and more the possibility of hitting, in my mind, what my goal weight was going to be diminishes more and more and more. And that's kind of where I was last night. And I was at hot yoga. And this is the good part of the story. I was in hot yoga and all of a sudden I looked in the mirror as I was doing one of the poses, and I tend, again, not to look in the mirror because I don't see my body really how it is. And I usually rely much more on the fact that I was a dancer and I have pretty good body awareness to get me through hot yoga and get through the positions. And of course, knowing that I have amazing instructors that if I was doing something wrong would fix me right away. But I just had this moment of being like, wow, my body can do some really cool things, right? I'm like doing these poses and I was going in for a bind and I was like, wow, my body is capable of doing so many cool things. And it was just this moment of pride for once on my body, even when I don't feel 100% about where it is, that wow, my body does really cool things. It reminded me that when I was CrossFitting, that was always the measure of how well I was doing, right? It wasn't about a number on the scale. It was about, wow, you added, 4 pounds to my 1 rep max. So wow, I shaved seconds off of my Murph time, or I shaved seconds off of one of the girls. If you're in CrossFit, you know what just to say that my metrics were very different. And so getting back to a place of recognizing like, wow, my body is this amazing vehicle that does incredible things, is something that I'm really hoping to keep in me. And then this morning I wake up and guess what? I'm up on the scale. And there I had this moment of panic and worry and stress. And then I remembered, nope, but my body did something pretty amazing last night. And it's healthier and stronger and better than it was 6 months ago because of the things I've committed to. And that is the metric I have to keep holding on to right now, especially being 3 days out my body's really amazing. And I say all this, right, to not say, wow, I'm so great. I say this to hopefully, if you are in the place like me, and I'm sharing this very vulnerably, this is not something I like to talk about a lot, because it is such a topic that can cause a lot that people from different camps to feel certain ways. And again, I'm sharing something super vulnerable that the judges might see, but just if you're struggling, just remember what your body can do. And I think for me now, making new goals based on what I want my body to be able to do next is kind of where I need to be to really make this a good, healthy journey for myself at this stage in my life, at my age. And so that is my thought this morning. I hope it wasn't completely rambling. I hope it kind of makes sense. I hope if you needed to hear this, or if it was helpful for you, that you found this video. And I'm going to go do my morning cardio with my coffee and remind myself that no matter what the final number is on Friday when I leave for the pageant, that my body can do really amazing things, and I'm proud of it. All right. I hope this helped you. I'm going to go work out. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I will be back on Friday with a new, Saturday, hopefully. Oh my God, Saturday. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get a SmackDown review for you guys, and I promise. Okay, but yes, because I'll be at the pageant Saturday. All right. Bye for now.